Hello, Cancer. This is your reading for April 2025. The deck of cards I'm using are the Shaman's Oracle. So my readings are a little different. I get psychic images through the diagrams, the pictures. I also get spirit insights. Well, they tell me. Yeah, and so like the cards can have different meanings every time. I don't memorize meanings of cards. That's just not my thing. Okay, so let's take a look at what we've got for you. So the first card we have here is Hunter of Mysteries. So there's a lot of water coming through in this card. I know you're a water sign. If you can take a trip and be around water, that would be good. Even if you can just go, if there's a nice sunny warm day in April and you can get to a body of water, a lake or something like that, just to spend the day. If you can go on vacation, um, you know, in a night, because it feels warm, like warm water. So if you can go to a tropical vacation or something like that, do that. If you're already in a tropical location, then you know, try to get to a nice body of water, an ocean or something. But it just feels like there's going to be a lot of soothing and calmness. That the water would bring you a lot of tranquility for the month of April. So if you can't get away, and I know there are those of us that are unable to, have a bath or get a shower, or play a video of ocean waves or something like that, to connect with the water element. Connect yourself with the water element for the month of April. It feels really important that you do that, and also that there's healing in that. So if you're looking for healing, if something comes along, if you've been suffering from an illness and then there's this uh, remedy or something that can ease your symptoms, and it has something to do with water, I would try it out. It might just surprise you. But yeah, really look into the water element for the month of April, okay? Connect with the water as much as you can. Warm, tropical type of water, okay? Seawater if you can. If there's sea salt from the Mediterranean or something like that, look into connecting with that somehow, okay? All right, so moving on to the next card, we have Hunter of Vision. Keep looking up, keep your chin up. Feels like you've been going through some rough times. I mean, a lot of us have, like the last few years. This feels maybe like 5 years or so for you. It just feels like it's rough, and you're trying to see the light. Well, I think you're starting to see the light coming through. Hopefully things are going to be improving for you. It feels that way. So keep your chin up. Keep your hope alive. Keep trying to move forward in an upward manner. Okay? Because like her leg that's in front of her, it's like she's stepping up, right? So you want to be climbing up the stairs. You want to be heading up spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally, just trying to move onwards and upwards, okay? Up, up, up. Okay, Spirit said to move to the next card. So we have Spirit of Love. So it's as though you're this character and you're in a blanket that's just covered with love. You have love coming in from so many directions. It kind of feels like the love you're focusing on, the love you want, is not the source of love that you're getting. Um, the love that is coming to you is from a source that you're not paying attention to. Maybe you're taking it for granted, because it almost feels like okay. See, hopefully you'll be able to see it. Sorry, uh, spazzing out a little. That's typical. Okay, so you're the character here, right? And your face is here facing this way. You're kind of covered in like a cloak or a blanket that's all covered with little hearts or little kisses. You're just covered in love. So you're facing this direction and you're sending your love out in front of you to a source that you are desperate for them to be sending love back, but they're not. But there is love coming from a different direction. Love coming at you that you're not even paying attention to. You're not looking at it. You can see the red, but it's dark, almost like it's hidden, right? I hope you're seeing that. So how that's reading for me, you've got this source of love coming in. It's covering you with love, but you're not paying attention to it. You're not feeding that source of love. You're not returning your love to that source in the same way that they are sending you love. You are continuing to send your love to a source that is just taking you for granted, taking your love for granted, taking advantage of you, and not caring for you in the same way that you care for them, not returning the same amount of love back to you. It's like they are all the love. This source is giving you all this love, covering you with this love, and you are just taking all this and sending it to a source that's just depleting you of this love. So it, you know, stop, turn around, and pay attention to where the love is coming from, and return that love with an equal amount of what you're getting from them. Okay? I'm not saying stop sending your love, but maybe send a lot less love to the source or the person that's not returning the same love to you. Okay? Because that is going to help you heal. Send back this, because this source is sending you lots of love, and you're not sending anything back to them. Very little, because it's all in the dark. And this, you're just pouring to the source that they honestly, they want everything for themselves. They're not interested in sending back to you. They're not interested in helping you, caring for you, loving you. They want it all for themselves. And as long as you're giving it to them, they're happy, but you're getting more and more miserable. You're getting more and more ill, like literally ill from this. You need to, you know, make that a much smaller amount of attention, of love, of focus. Really shrink that. If you can stop it completely, do it. But please reduce the amount and turn around and send it back to the source that is sending you the love. You will be so much happier, so much healthier, so much more content. Okay? Yeah, Spirit said that was good. Move to the next card. I hope you understood and Okay. So the next card we have here is Spirit of Nurture. So this feels like your energy. You're in a cage. Again, this feels like it's relates to this card. You're trying to get this person to pay attention to you, to treat you right. You feel like they're not listening to you. You feel like you're in a prison, that they've trapped you into certain types of behavior, reactions of how they treat you. And it's like you're upset and you're trying to scream out to them. They're not listening. So stop. Stop. They don't care. They want for themselves. They're selfish. They want everything for themselves. Maybe they've got narcissistic personality disorder. Whatever. You've imprisoned yourself because you're expecting a different reaction. You think this love you're sending them is going to come back to you. You keep hoping, you keep trying, you keep thinking, if I send them more love, they'll have to love me. If I do more for them, they'll have to give me respect. No, it's the exact opposite. The more you do for them, the more love you send them, the more they want. Oh, if you got that much, give me more. Oh, you still have more? Give me more. Give me more, give me more, give me more. And you're getting frustrated and upset, but you've imprisoned yourself. You're doing this to yourself. Slow the flow down. Stop. Reduce what you're giving them. Then, what's going to happen is they'll get upset and say, hey, I want what you've been giving me. And if you can stick to your ground and say, no, I'm sorry, it's not there anymore. I don't have anymore. You've reduced it. You've taken it. It's gone. If you can stand your ground, you're going to find out pretty quick. They're going to go to somebody else. They're going to go find somebody else. I'm sure they'll say a lot of bad things about you because they're not getting what they want. Because they don't have any respect for you. They don't love you in the way that you want to be loved. So please stop imprisoning yourself. Look for the source of love that's coming in that you've been ignoring, that you have been taking for granted. Love yourself. Okay? Who cares what this person says? That's their problem. And if people believe them, that's their problem. Because if they really knew you, they would know that that's not who you are. But sadly, in this world, there's a lot of selfish people who are only out for what they can get off of everybody and out of everybody. And so they are very quick to judge people with empathy, people that care, because they want to take advantage of them. Don't let them. Because you're harming yourself, you're harming them because you're feeding their negative behaviors, and you're harming this source that is sending you real love. Okay? So please try to work on that for April. Maybe you'll start to see how this is playing out, who you're sending, and it might be more than one. You might be sending this out to more than one person. Maybe there's more than one source coming at you, and you're you need to take a look at that. Who treats you well? Those are the people you want in your life. Those are the people you want to turn around and treat well. Who treats you like crap? Who demands things out of you? Who expects you to be at their beck and call? But if you need them, they're not there for you. Pay attention to that and treat them the way they treat you. It might seem cruel, but if they cared about you, they wouldn't treat you that way in the first place. So you need to give them a little of their own medicine, because if you continue to do that, they're just going to behave worse, and that is harmful to them. Okay? Okay, like, sorry, this kind of came across a little preachy. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I never know what's gonna happen with the readings, but like, it's almost like if you don't look at this and pay attention to this, it's gonna be too late. You're gonna be trapped in that prison with no way out. But you've imprisoned yourself, hun. So please, please get yourself out. Pay attention, okay? It could be painful, but it's something you need to grow through. Because it feels like if you don't, it's not going to turn out well. You know, the source or sources that are sending you love been neglected so badly that it's going to stop. And then you're sending out all your love, and they're going to want more and more and more and more until you're completely drained and you don't have anything left. They're going to take all your resources, all your money, everything they can get out of you, and leave you with nothing. And they won't care one iota that you've been left with nothing. So please don't do that to yourself. Please don't do that to the people, the sources of love that are trying to take care of you. Okay? Please don't do that to yourself. And don't do that to the people involved. The sources that are loving you and the sources that are taking from you, because you're treating both of them badly. Okay? So just, yeah, be careful of that. Yeah, I'm sorry if it was a little harsh, but sometimes that's how it comes through, and maybe it's a wake up call, because it almost feels like maybe it's overdue. And again, it might not be as severe as it was coming through in the reading. I don't know. You'll have to look at that, but really, 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 please take a look at that. Okay? Who's treating you well? Are you treating them equally as well? Who are you treating well? Are they treating you as equally well? Please, please pay attention to that and fix what needs to be fixed before it's too late. Okay? Okay, I hope this has been helpful. Thank you so very much for watching.